Right, I'm here to present some problems and disadvantages that will occur if schools allow staff to carry guns onto campuses. The first point would be the cost. As Michael brought up earlier, that insurance companies don't like the idea of having guns on campus. And he said in Jackson County it'd be around $50,000 per year to allow the staff to be trained and insured. And well, the affirmative did say that you can't really put a price on a life. However, that's $50,000 you're taking away from the school. Is it really worth the price to save a few people to negatively affect all the other students that attend this school? School shootings are really rare, but students need to go to school all the time, regardless if a school shooting will occur or not. So you're taking away that money that could be used for different classes, sports, and other things that they need. And then another reason that guns should not be allowed on school is that it presents unnecessary risk. The first would be guns can be lost and then students can find them. The affirmative did say that just because after 9/11 terrorist attacks didn't occur, so we shouldn't take away the TSA. But after 9/11, there was a plan to arm commercial pilots. In the study, 300 guns used in the program to arm the pilots were lost in a 60-day period. So these people were trained to carry the guns, to not lose them, and they still occurred. So even though you can be trained to protect the guns and keep them, it still happens, they can be lost. And if you're in a school full of students, some of them will be curious, will try to shoot it, other people might want to try to cause harm to others. Then the final reason is the teachers won't actually be able to stop the attackers. The NYPD reported hit rate statistics both for officers involved in gunfights and officers who shot subjects who did not return fire between 1998 and 2006. The average hit rate for gunfights was 18%. Between 1998 and 2006, the hit rate in situations where the subject did not return fire was 30%. So trained professionals aren't always able to hit their targets. During gunfights, they have extensive training to try to minimize risk to others. However, they still hit bystanders as well. So if you want to train the teachers to prevent gunfights at school or stop shooters, there's also the chance that they could hit other students, or the gun could misfire before then, or they could get shot trying to stop the shooter. And then there was a different study in 2010 by John Green, where students voluntarily signed up for a gun class, and then they were put into a classroom and given a little fake gun that shot paintballs, and then armed intruder would enter the room randomly, and they were told to try to defend themselves. None of them were able to. Now, I know these are students, but it's the same reasoning as if you give a teacher a gun, they won't be able to stop the attacker. They're busy trying to teach the students. It's not their job to prevent shootings or anything like that.